right here from our Zongo community. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's dig in. Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, welcome back to Hamdi's Kitchen. Everybody cooks. Today's episode is all about harvesting from our own garden. And I could not think of anybody better than a very dear sister in our very own community to help me cook something amazing out of these veggies. All right, my special guest today is some amazing mother, an amazing sister, an amazing wife, and she is the secretary of our local masjid. And she's also an educator just like myself. So we are about to have some awesome time. My guest here today is Sister Shafau. Welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much. Here's Sister Shafau. Some of you guys may know her from the masjid. She is the one that deals with all the parents. She's the one that deals with all our wild kids. So everybody say a big thank you to her. And she's an educator. She's awesome. She does so much for the community and we really appreciate her. And she is able to throw it down in the kitchen. Let me tell you, she is amazing. And that is why I couldn't think of anybody better to help us cook some of these veggies from our garden other than her. So guys, say a big welcome to her, and she's going to tell us what we're gonna make today. We have some awesome spread here. What are we going to make today, Sister Shafau?
Today we're going to make my own recipe.
She has her very own recipe, guys. I'm excited.
That's a dish that we make in Ghana, and I couldn't find the ingredients here, so I came up with my own recipe.
Oh, improv.
Instead of using yam, I use potatoes.
Okay.
Which is more healthier.
Yeah.
And we call it garden eggs.
Okay.
But it's hard to find it, so I use eggplant.
Okay.
In place of garden eggs.
Okay.
And it comes out to be the same.
Yeah,
so
they pretty much taste the same, right? Garden eggs.
This one tastes better for me.
Oh, this one tastes better? I can never tell the difference. All I know is they look different. These ones are darker in color and they're bigger. Garden eggs are usually like smaller and like creamish, whitish color or yellow sometimes.
Yeah, these ones are more tastier to me.
Okay.
So the dish will be like garden egg or eggplant sauce.
Okay. With some potatoes. Okay, so what do we have here? What are some of the ingredients that we have here?
I have potato, green and red pepper to give it some flavor.
Okay.
Fresh tomatoes, onions.
Okay.
The eggplant.
Okay.
And then I have some smoked mackerel here.
Okay, we got some mackerel. These are really good. They're so yummy.
So these are the basic ingredients, and then some seasoning to give it taste.
Okay. Are we going to be using any oil at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Vegetable oil.
Okay, vegetable. Because traditionally they use
red oil,
palm oil. Palm oil is very tasty, but we all know that it's not healthy, right?
I understand that. That's how I switched from palm oil.
So she was trying to be healthy and she discovered a new recipe. So that's really exciting. So if you're all about eating healthy, come along on this journey. Come with us. Alright, so right now now we are cutting the eggplant. She's doing her thing. Alright. So you cut them into small pieces, right?
Yes.
Alright.
As tiny as I can.
Alright, now we're cutting the peppers. Bell peppers. So what are we doing right now?
I'm going to blend this, like not make it too
pulse it, right?
Smooth, like kind of crush it.
Okay.
To give it flavor.
Okay.
I like cooking with green or red pepper. Sometimes I throw in yellow.
Okay. Alright, we are adding, what are we adding?
Habanero pepper.
Okay, so we're adding habanero pepper.
I'm just using one because this is very spicy.
Okay, you don't want to add too many. You can actually even omit the habanero pepper if you don't like any heat to it. And that's it. All right, so we're going to pulse it just a little bit. And
so this is our blended red, green, and habanero.
Right, with the garlic,
with
right?
the garlic together.
Okay.
So it comes
All
out
right.
like a paste.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set that aside and
Okay.
use it later.
All right, so we have our eggplants chopped up. We have our onions and our pepper blend. What's next?
I'm gonna chop my tomatoes now.
Okay.
I usually don't blend the tomatoes.
Oh, okay,
I
on
chop
with the
them
tomatoes.
into tiny pieces.
Okay, alrighty.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
I'll take the seeds out.
Oh, take out the seeds?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't usually
okay.
use the seeds.
Okay. Do they grow in your stomach if you eat the seeds?
Some people say that. So I try to avoid it.
All right, she's doing her thing, cutting the tomatoes. I hate cutting tomatoes into little pieces like that. So usually when I need them, these small size,
You crush them?
I just throw them in the blender and I pulse it. Yeah, I'm that lazy.
I like cutting it.
Oh no, I just don't have the patience. I just go. If it's just a
Blender
little bit,
makes
then
it
yeah.
Too smooth, so I like
Yeah,
to
you have to keep an eye on it. Yeah. All right, it's looking good.
sauce.
All right, we're about to get into it.
This is my vegetable oil.
Okay.
Put in not too much.
Okay.
I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So that's about 2 cups. I would say about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. Yeah, we have a lot of eggplant. She cut a lot. That's a lot. I don't have the patience for that.
I know. Takes time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave this to let it heat up.
Okay.
Then I'll put my onion
Okay.
to fry it
Okay.
first.
Okay. All right. So stay tuned. We're gonna let the oil heat up. We'll be back.
So I'm going to get ready to boil my potatoes
Okay.
and the eggs.
Okay.
So I have them in whole. I'm going to cut them in halves.
Okay. So just get a little fancy with it.
Yeah.
She got fancy with it. She did not cut it directly in the middle. She got fancy. We're cutting
You
diagonally.
have to be careful with the knife.
Yes.
In order
Careful.
not to get your hand.
Yes. Have some adult supervision.
Yes.
All right. Look at that. Very fancy. They look good. They almost remind me of how we cut the, the plantains. All right, we got our potatoes all cut out and ready to go. And we got some eggs on the side, and she's adding
A little bit salt, just a pinch of salt to make it
a
taste.
pinch. Go ahead and pinch that salt. All right.
To make it taste
Okay,
good.
give it some flavor, and then we're just gonna cover it up, right? All right.
And then maybe 7 minutes or 8.
7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let
On
it
high
boil.
heat.
High heat.
Okay. So let's go ahead and turn that baby on. Okay. All right. We got our oil working here.
The oil is heated up.
Okay. So we're tossing in some onions, right?
And you're gonna hear some noise.
Ooh
'Cause
la la. Yes.
it's very hot.
Yes, girl.
And that makes it.
That was about, I would say, about 3 cups of chopped onions. Yeah, but whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be exact, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll let this fry a little bit, and then I'll put the
Okay.
mixture of
Okay.
green, red pepper and
And the garlic. Okay. All right. So let's watch this baby fry.
Maybe a minute too. It depends on
Okay.
how high your
How high?
temperature
Okay.
is.
All right. All right. So let's wait and see. So you don't want it brown. You
Too
want
brown, yeah.
it just translucent,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
So I'm
So
putting this paste.
we're adding our paste, our blend of
You have to be
peppers.
gentle in order not to
Yeah.
blend it.
Yeah.
Kind of came up so quick.
Right. We can rinse this and add on later, right? Put it or
Yeah, if you want to. And make it fry a little bit, and
Okay.
I'll add the tomatoes. So.
okay. All right. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. We're coming back. All right. So what are we doing now? We are
So we're adding our fresh tomatoes.
Okay. Ooh, I can smell the blend of garlic and peppers. It smells so divine in here. So good. All right.
Okay.
It's coming together. Everything is coming together. It's looking good.
Yes.
Really
Let
good.
it fry a little.
Okay. So you can't do this with tomato paste, right? It has to be
I've never tried fresh tomato.
Okay. Okay.
I do everything fresh.
Fresh. All right. Fresh tomato. Fresh it is.
I'm gonna give it a minute or two.
Okay.
And I'll add my eggplant.
Okay. All right. We got the eggplants right here. All right. Stay tuned. All right. We are adding our bouillon cube or Maggi cube.
2 of them to give it
2.
taste.
All right. 2 is plenty.
And we use the shrimp one.
Yeah.
It tastes very good.
You can use any other flavor, right?
Yeah, any bit. I
Alright.
prefer the shrimp one.
Okay.
That's what we're used to.
Yeah. Ghanaians and their fish. Their seafood, I should say. Ghanaians love their seafood. Ooh, we cannot cook anything without any seafood. Everything has to have some hint of seafood. Either fish or shrimp. Everything we cook has to have seafood. Alright.
Hi guys, so we're adding our eggplant.
Alright, in they go. Look at those. She cut them nice and small. I could never. They almost remind me of black eyed peas.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at them on the camera, they look like black eyed peas. Alright. Alright. Are we going to save some?
Yes.
So, we need a little too much, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What can we do with these? Can we freeze them and use them
Usually
later?
I'll put them in the freezer
Okay.
and use it another time. It doesn't
Okay.
go bad once it is in the freezer.
Okay, so here's a tip. Freeze them for later. Okay? Alright.
So I'm just gonna leave it for a minute, not to let it cook, and I'll put in my fish.
Okay.
So everything will
Because I
cook
know
together.
even back home when they make that pissie, like the sauce is not cooked.
Yes.
Like basically they boil the kontomire or spinach,
Yes.
and then they, you know, everything is made fresh, like with
Yes.
tomatoes, lightly cooked, not too cooked.
So I'm going to leave it for like a minute, and I'll add my fish to it.
Okay. All right, and this is cooking nicely.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah, I'm just putting a little bit salt.
All right. So first taste after the bouillon cubes, you taste, right? To
Yes,
see if you really need to add.
because we
salt
have a
or
lot
not.
of
Yeah.
eggplant, so I added a little bit salt.
Okay. Alrighty.
You don't want to put too much salt though.
Yeah. So just your preference. Alright. Alright.
So we're adding our fish.
Alright. So she went ahead and took out most of the bones out of the fish, and I mean you're bound to find one or two somewhere.
I
but
know sometimes you don't
yeah.
get all of it.
But
So
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put it in and let it all simmer together
Okay.
to give it
Let's simmer.
the taste.
See some here. Pull that off. So these mackerel, they are bussin'.
Tastes good.
They're so good. If you love fish like I do, huh? You never get enough of
So I'm
these
just
babies.
going to put all of it in.
Ready. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and check our potatoes. I have a knife here. Yeah, it looks done, right? Yeah.
Yeah, looks done. And our stew is coming out good.
Ooh, check out this stew. So I'll turn this off.
With all the juice coming in.
Ooh, look at that. They look bussin'. Alright, so we can strain this, right?
Yes,
Strain
we're
the
going to
liquid.
strain the water
Alright,
off.
I'll go ahead and do that. While we check the stew.
Yep, it's coming out good. So we leave it for some 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, do we cover or
Yes,
leave
we
it?
can cover
Okay.
it.
Alright. Let that baby cook. Alright, so it looks good. It looks ready,
It
right?
looks ready, and
Yeah.
we're going to turn it off.
Yeah, my stove is so weird. It's right now it's on very low, but for some reason it's like bubbling.
Yes.
And that's how it is. This is what I have to deal with. But everything looks good. Mashallah. Ooh, and it smells amazing. And I just cannot wait to,
Taste it.
yeah, I cannot wait. All right, so we can turn it off?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring it to an
and we're going
end.
to serve. Woo, baby, yay. Alright guys, so we are about to serve. So to serve, you want to dip your hand in a nice cool water. You don't want to use a spatula or anything or a tongue because you might break the potatoes. So just dip your hand in nice cool water and take out the pieces and arrange them nicely like so, and the sauce will go on the side. All right.
So we have our potatoes. I'm gonna serve it.
She's going to serve. Serve, girl, serve.
Eggplant sauce.
Ooh, baby, it smells so divine.
You know, came out good.
Yeah.
You know what? I usually put a lot for myself because I can't stop eating it.
I know. Looks so good.
So that should be good for
All
this
right.
quantity of
Potatoes. Ooh, look at that. Alright guys, look at that. We are finally finished with our potatoes and eggplant stew. Look at that presentation. Look at that. And she did that. It smells divine. Oh my goodness. It smelled like this smell that I remember back home when I was growing up, something that my grandmother used to make. I remember her making the eggplant stew, but something about it just brings back really good and delicious memories. I love it. Thank you so much, Sister Paul. Thank you very, very much for coming on Hundy's Kitchen.
Anytime.
For taking your time and coming here and cooking this with us. And this was so easy. It was so quick. The only part that takes time is the cutting, right? Yes. Yeah, everything else, once you have everything cut out, you just toss, because it doesn't take too long to cook.
No, you don't
want to overcook it, right? Yeah. Yes, you don't want to overcook it. So it's really quick, and the potato doesn't take too long to cook either, and the eggs as well. So this is a really quick weeknight meal, I would say, right? Yeah, so if you have some veggies in your garden, or you can just drop by Walmart and grab some, it's really quick and easy, and it tastes delicious. Thank you so much. Be sure to find her at the local Gaskia Masjid. That's where you'll find her. She's the one that deals with all the parents and our crazy kids. So thank you so much. May Allah reward you for taking your time and doing this with me. Right here from our Zongo community. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's dig next time. Like I always say, cook delicious food and eat delicious food. See you next time. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.